Hey guys, welcome to my latest video, and this is going to be a pickup video, and also I'm going to update you a little bit on sales. Now, about a week and a half ago, I realised that there's actually a charity shop right next to me, and I didn't even know about it, to be honest, and it's literally 5 minutes, if that. So this was last week. I went in there and I picked up the Simpsons 3D puzzle, Puzz 3D, I think it is, or is that? No, that's that one. Yeah, 3D puzzle for £1, and that's sold for already for £10, which is pretty good. And I'm not sure if I actually told you about this already, but I picked up this, which is the Puzz 3D. I think I may have already told you, but because I couldn't remember, I thought I'd just show you this anyway. I bought that for, I think it was £2 or something. I've currently got that listed for 13, which I hope that will go soon. But with that out of the way, I've got all new stuff. And first of all, I'll show you some plushes. These aren't as good as I thought they were. I got a Shrek DreamWorks official plush. Unfortunately, it goes for like £3–4. I paid £1. Price isn't on here, but yeah, I paid £1. So unfortunately, there's not much value. I could bundle him if I get some other Shrek plushes, which I've done in the past. Or I could just out him and make a couple of quid profit. So, now either way, I'm in profit on that. And also I picked this up, which I thought at the time was brilliant. Unfortunately, it's not as good as I mean, it's in great condition, but I thought the resale value was better. And it's the Team GB official plush. I don't know the guy's name, but it's by Golden Bear. This goes between £4 and £10. For some reason, there's a guy on eBay listing it for £100 with 6 watches. So I think that's probably, you're actually buying something else for that auction. That's not this. So ignore that one. But yeah, it's in incredible condition. Really good condition. So I might, if I'm lucky, get about 6 for this because it is in great condition. And if I list the fact that it's also Golden Bear and it's Team GB and the year and everything else, Team GB Lion's Head logo, if I put all that stuff in, you might get some other additional buyers having a look. So I'll be lucky to make £4 or £5 profit on that. Now next up, I have some board games. I went a bit crazy on the board games, but they're all got values, which is good. So I'm going to take this opportunity to shout out to Nick Hills, as obviously everybody knows Nick Hills. And rightly so, because he was the guy that started me on all this way back in November. So what I got first was Trivial Pursuit Baby Boomer Edition, and I got that for £2, which maybe was a bit much, but £2, and this guy will go for I think £9.99. I've seen it top end. It's in really good condition. There are a few slight marks, so I'll either sell this for like $7.99, $8.99, or just sell the cards individually. It's got like the paper and stuff in as well. Not individually, sorry, the cards in packs and bundles. So either way, I'm going to make more than my £2 outlay. So that's cool. Let's just put that one there. Next up, another Trivial Pursuit Sports Edition, which would go for about £6 recently on eBay. I paid £1.50, so I'll come out of it with £3 or £4 after postage fees and all that stuff. But once again, for all of these type of Trivial Pursuits, you can just out the cards in packs of 50 or 100. They go pretty well. So I sold all my last lot that way. So, and next up, the box is a bit beaten up, but I also have the Entertainment Edition. I'm not sure. I might actually bundle these 3 up together and try and get like 15 quid or something. I'll have to see. I'll check eBay for that. I've not checked for that. But this one here would go for £8 in good condition. So I might be able to get maybe $5.99 for that, or once again palm out. Next up, I have another Trivial Pursuit. In fact, I've got another 2 Trivial Pursuits. This one is the Trivial Pursuit Team Edition, and it is in fantastic condition. This is absolute, well, maybe not mint, but because it has got a little mark there, but it's in great condition. The inside is actually still sealed, so the contents are sealed still. It's just the box looks like it's been opened and then just thrown into a cupboard. This one, there's not too much value. I paid $2.50, which was a bit much, and that goes for £6. So if I made £2-3 profit out of that, I'd be lucky. But to be honest, I might even just be able to sell out some of the parts inside, or the cards and stuff. I'll have to see, because ones like this, where it's a specific type, I quite like to sell complete. So I'll see, but it's still profit. And okay, the next Trivial Pursuit is this one here, in quite good condition actually, and it has actually got a tear just on the edge, but it's not bad. And this is the Trivial Pursuit DVD edition, Pop Culture 2. I paid £3.50 for that, which I didn't actually realise that was £3.50. I thought it was £2.50, but £3.50. And this one here will go for between £8 and £12. I've seen one sell for $12 on eBay recently, and if I remember rightly, yeah, the actual parts are still sealed in their original bags. So the guy on eBay who got $11.99, it may even be one of you guys, he got $11.99 and the box was open, but he just said the contents were sealed, which is exactly what this one is. So I might be able to get £12 for this, which makes the $3.50 outlay not too bad then. So that's that one. And next up I have, which I paid £2.50 for, and I'm really glad I picked it up, because I saw it and then I walked past it and thought, nah, I'll leave it. I don't know that much about the game. But then I kept going back to it and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take some advice from the likes of Nick Hills and Tom English Picker and Zahir and Joe, that if you see something that even slightly tweaks your interest, pick it up and buy it. Don't leave it there. Don't waste time. Somebody else might come in, or you may regret it later. And the outlay on these items are so small that if I did buy this and I realised it was worth £0, I'd be down £2.50. You know, it's not the end of the world. So, but I'm glad I bought it, because this is the Game of Life Monsters Inc. edition. I think it's Monstropolis that you can build. And I've checked this on eBay, and it actually goes for about £10. So, and I only paid £2.50, which was really, really good. So, I'm really pleased that I actually ended up going back for that one. And next up, which is something I'm really, really pleased I saw. Yeah, sorry, next up, my camera cut out for some reason. Next up is, as I say, something that I'm really glad I saw. It's in pretty much mint condition. This has been maybe played once, if that. And it's something I've seen other people pick up and sell. And I think it's Sean. For me, he's a new guy on the scene. He's been around, what, 5-6 months on YouTube, but I believe it's Sean Longley. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. You kind of came onto the scene just as I stopped doing it for a while, and when I came back, you've made lots of great videos, and I'm really enjoying watching your stuff. But you had one of these, and it's a Friends Seen It edition, and it's practically brand new inside. It's lovely, lovely condition. I'll quickly show you. Obviously, you have all the game rules and stuff, and they are, I mean, look, they've never even been touched by the looks of it. And all the stuff is still quite nicely in there, and all the pieces and stuff, and underneath is all still in their correct places. So I'm really, really glad I've managed to find one of these. It's the first Friends Seen It I've found. It's the wrong way. Yeah, it's the first Friends Seen It I've managed to find. But even though loads of people have been selling them online, and on the videos I've been showing them, boot sales are quite good for them. But yeah, it's a really, really good condition one, and I paid £2.50, and it goes for, I mean, you guys know this, but it goes for £10 all day long, quite happily. Because this is in such good nick, I may even be a bit cheeky and try and get 12, but I won't be too greedy. I mean, 10's good for a £2.50 outlay, so that's really, really good. That's brilliant. And I have a few more items. One I will save till after because I think that's a fantastic find. And I will show you this one first. This one I couldn't believe when I saw it. I love these things. Now, I've been thinking about getting a collection together myself, but I won't be collecting this specific one. But I saw this and I thought, that can't be. It can't be one of these because it's brand new. It's in the box. It's not a great value to it. It's it sells for about £13. I paid £1 for this, and it's a Funko Pop vinyl King Bob Minion, and I was just amazed that was in a charity shop for £1. It's brand new, as I say, in the box. It's official as well. I've checked out all the codes and stuff, the markings. It's all official. £1. Fantastic find. That £13 that goes for all day long on eBay. Some of these, they do get deleted and they become rare and you can charge like 30, 40, but it's not worth me sitting, on this stock in the hope that it's going to be one day deleted. There's so many Minions. It's not like things like the Avengers where there is a specific character, because there's so many different types of Minions. I really don't think it's going to become rare. I may look back on this video in a year's time and wish I did keep it, but because it's like such a lottery as to what will become rare and what won't, I'm just going to sell this for 13. That's fantastic profit for me. So yeah, great find. And next up, I want to shout out to Zahir. The next two items are definitely ones that prove that I've been watching his videos a lot lately. They are audio equipment. Now, first up is this one here, and it's a Sony Walkman. It's the DEJ360. Now, it's not in the best of condition, unfortunately. I actually purchased this. This wasn't a charity shop find. This was a Gumtree. Now, I paid £3 for this, which I thought was brilliant. It sells quite happily in full working order for like 20, 25 quid. Now, unfortunately, the downside is it has an issue. But, so I'm just quickly updating a price here. There we go. Yeah, it has an issue. When I got it, I plugged in my headphones. I plugged in the batteries. It goes just on the inside there for anyone that was wondering. And it played fine. It played fantastic. But I heard this clicking noise, which I believe is the mechanism or the head or something. Is it here? You know, like that, probably what it is. But yeah, I heard the clicking. The actual CD played absolutely fine. It was fantastic. But it made that clicking when it was loading the disc. And then I got another CD, a Queen CD. The Michael Jackson CD played fine. The Queen CD just wouldn't read it at all. And then I tried another CD, which was Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack, and that played fine. So it has an intermittent fault. Can't read all discs. Maybe it's the head just needs cleaning, but the clicking, I think I know what it is. But to be honest, I don't really want to open it up to try and fix it. I have, for those of you that don't know, my old life, I used to build my own PCs for myself and for other people. So I know hardware stuff, but things like this, which is real detailed technical electronics, I don't really know enough to go diving in. So I'm not quite sure what to do with this. It does work sometimes. I don't know whether to just maybe put it on for £10–15, way under what everybody else is selling them for, and just, I'll put down the fact that it has a fault. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I'm sure someone might snap it up if they do know how to fix it, because for them, for £10 they get a £25 CD player. So but I'll have to see on that one. And also another item that I have here to thank, and this is a Roberts R309 AM FM radio. It takes like the big batteries. I think it's like 3 of those big batteries. But yeah, it's working. I tried it earlier and it's working really well. radios and stuff I never really kind of looked at too much really. But this one I took a gamble on because it was £2.50 on Gumtree. So obviously on this one and the CD player I did pay postage as well. But yeah, £2.50 on Gumtree. And on eBay, one sold for £8 and then another one exactly the same sold for £20. So I thought it was a good enough gamble, because if I could get 10, 15, even the full 20 for this, it is in good working order, and it is, I mean, it's spotless as well. It's in great condition. If I can get 20 for this, I'd be over the moon, on over an outlay or total outlay of about £5. So yeah, so that's really good, and it's proof that I am certainly watching Zahir's videos, which I've been trying to catch up with everybody's videos the last 5 months with videos. I've been trying to cram them all in, and I've watched pretty much all of Nick's now, and Zahir's, and Tom's, and Sean. I really hope I'm getting your name right, because I've not seen you before when I used to do this. So, but now, the find of the day for me. Charity shop. I paid £5 for this, and I didn't have. Actually, I did have my phone on me, but I must have forgot I had it, because I was looking at it and I'm thinking that looks good for £5. I'm going to take a gamble. It may backfire, but this is brand new, still in its original box, obviously because it's brand new. But and it's I paid, as I say, £5, and it's a Jack Bauer 24 McFarlane Toys figure, still in the box, as I say, brand new, never been taken out. The box is in great condition as well. There's a slight scuff on the corner. With cardboard boxes, you kind of expect scuffs on the corner now and again. So, but yeah, for £5, let me take that off. This is where I suddenly find out his head falls off. You watch. There we go. Okay, so that's come off. Yeah, so there we go. You can see him better now. And it's a really nice figure. McFarlane Toys is a massive make of figures, and top quality figures. McFarlane Toys, Sideshow, Hot Toys. I mean, those other two are like high-end figures, but all of those makes, if you ever see them, snap them up. But yeah, I paid £5, and I've been pretty pleased with the outcome, because on eBay these go quite regularly for £29.99. So I'm glad I took that gamble and paid a £5. Incredible find. I do know someone that loves 24, but I don't know if she loves it enough to get figures. But I'll have to see, because it is a really good figure. But like I said, 30 quid I could get for that, and it's only a £5. So that's by far the find of the day for me. And that's it. That's it for my pickups. I do have a few more on the way, which are, they are special pickups. They really are. And I've been haggling and negotiating for like a week with Gumtree sellers who didn't want to post, and then I managed to convince them to post, and then I had to haggle on postage costs. But finally things were sorted, and I paid them out, and I think this week I've spent around, I don't know, about 80, £85 on stock. Today's haul was like £22.50, I believe I paid, or £23.50, and I'm going to get back probably 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, well, almost about £100 I'll get back once the selling's done, minus fees, of course. So let's say £85, £90, just for a £23 outlay. So it's pretty good. That's pretty good. And the stuff I've got coming in, I mean, there were 2 items from the same guy. I won't tell you what they are, because I want to show the actual physical items, because they're so good. And I paid £20 for both, and combined they go for almost £100 on eBay. I don't think the guy knew what he had when he sold them to me. So that's great. I bought another item yesterday for £2, which sells for 20. It's a deleted Lego series. So yeah, some real good stuff coming up. I wish they were already here so I could add them into this, but I'll just add them in. So what I will do before I go, I'm going to quickly update you guys on what I've sold since the last video. So I'm just going to quickly go into my eBay. And actually, let me go into my PayPal, because I actually think I deleted some of my sold listings. Because what I did sell was sold. Here we go. Right, yeah, I sold Teachers Complete Series 1 to 3 for £7.50. There's not much value in those, so I sold the WWE Fit Series Stephanie McMahon Region 1 DVD. That was one of my own that was still sealed. Sold that for £15, which I'm really pleased about, because I actually only paid £6 for it, which was an import from America. So to get 15, I promoted it as UK stock, which is a massive seller. If you've got an American item, add UK stock, because then they know that when they order it from you, they don't have to wait for it to be imported from America. I sold the Agent Maya Meerkat as well for $14.99. That's packed, and that's actually waiting for Hermes to pick it up now. Teachers, I'm going to wait for Hermes for tomorrow. It sold a bit late, so I couldn't book it in. The Stephanie McMahon one, I went straight into the post box. That was good. I sold my Tales from the Crypt Region 1 Season 5 and Tales from the Crypt Region 1 Season 2 to the same guy for, one went for £9.99 and one went for £8.99. I sold the One for All wireless audio video sender kit, the one with a real bashed up box. Sells for £45, but because of the box damage, I ended up selling it for £29.99. And that went really quite nicely. That went really quite well. I'm going to quickly log into my PayPal, because I have sold some other things. Another thing I sold, which was on Amazon, was a DVD called The Morgana Show. I got it in CEX for £2, and I sold it on Amazon for £15. Once again, that was one that I actually bought for my own use. It was just because I happened to not necessarily like the show, but I thought she was quite funny. But the show wasn't as good as I remember, so I kind of just sold it on. But yeah, so I just sold it on £15 on Amazon, which is good. And if I just wait for this to load, okay, so I also sold I sold Ultimate Force Season 1 to 4 for £11.99. I got that in CX for £3 as well. I also sold like a massive box of stuff, which was the Simpsons 3D puzzle. It was about 22 DVDs, singular DVDs of all sorts of movies and stuff like that, to do with that job lot that I purchased for £30 a while back. There was also the Friends box set and the Only Fools and Horses complete box set, and there were some soft toys in there as well. Can't quite remember. Oh, the Glowworm, that went in there. The Club Penguin cheerleader was in there. There was a little Tweety bird that was in there, and it's just mainly things like that. Pretty sure that was it, and they went combined for £120. So very, very pleased with that. And yeah, so it's going really well. I'm still so glad to be back into it, and much like everybody else seems to talk about, is I never planned to spend any money today at all. I happened to be around the charity shop area, and I thought, I'll just pop in. And then you end up spending like £23, and it's sometimes it's hit and miss, because sometimes you go in and there's nothing really there, but other times you can really do well. And when you think about something like this is going to recoup my entire cost for everything from the charity shop today by itself, everything else is bonus. So yeah, so that's my pickups and my sales. Like I said, I've got some really, really nice Gumtree items coming in, like 4 or 5, or maybe even 6 things coming in. Oh yes, I've got 6 things. Another kind of statue kind of thing that I'm going to show you. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope it's going well for you guys, and I'll keep you updated. So thank you.